Well, who could have possibly seen this coming on the day of our Lord, 25th of January, 2023? I would be opening yet another episode by saying, welcome to the adventures of Basilius Cannoli, the devil of the Byzantine Empire, a man who is 95 years of age, and more importantly, totally fine health. Ignore the fact that he's infirm. That's not slowing him down at all, given that he fist fought some bandits yesterday. Emperor Cannoli, the devil. It's been a couple of days since I last recorded. Actually, it's been more than that. I last recorded on Friday? Saturday? Either way, it doesn't really matter. It's been a little while for me. So I went through all the comments just before I started this episode to kind of refamiliarize myself with what the hell I was doing, and more importantly, see what everybody thought of the situation. And, there's been some good suggestions. Lots of people saying you should grab Croatia as soon as possible so that we have a nice, hard, contiguous border with the Holy Roman Empire so that we can move into that realm where necessary. So, as it stands right now, just as a recap, Cannoli, Byzantine Empire, he has Rome, he has Sicily, and all the different parts of the Mediterranean, a chunk of Spain there too, so we are kind of becoming Rome manifest a little bit here, purely by accident too. Then, additionally, it just so happens that the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, our Western equivalent, happens to be matrilineally married to Empress Beatrix Karling, your granddaughter, and more importantly, an intricate web weaver, which makes our life very easy. Perhaps a spy, perhaps a plant, perhaps an agent in Cannoli's plots. Either way, we can hopefully, when they start having children, we can make sure those children are gifted with the finest artifacts, weapons, armor, gold, education, so that they are likely to be elected the Holy Roman Emperor. Bear in mind, the Emperor gets the lion's share of the votes, and will probably vote for his own child. Though he might actually vote for one of his house members rather than anything else there, but we will keep an eye on it, and we will see what happens. Now, look, it's fair enough. A lot of people, of course, very heavily interested in the Holy Roman idea. They are offering a lot of good suggestions, like the Croatia border, or, trying to form some alliances up the side. Go for France as well, like actually form an alliance with France so that we can come in from both sides. As amazing as that is, and as useful as that is, can I float a better idea? If Cannoli, somehow, through some miracle, through some mighty intellect and big brain play, and maybe he raises all of his troops for once, takes the Holy Roman Empire, it would be the second most important thing he's done with his life, arguably. So it's not really super relevant, but you know what he's never done? He has never slapped God in the face. And you know what would slap God in the face? The biggest sinner on the face of the planet, a man who has murdered 62 people, personally, most of those who were also children. So you might say he's pretty much as big a sinner as you can get. He is he's beyond a serial killer. I don't know what goes quite beyond that one. A prolific mass murderer through and through, not to mention all the men's lives he's thrown away and all the other terrible, awful things he's done, scheming, blackmailing, just generally the embodiment of all of the sins, except for, I guess, sloth. So, and lust. Not really lust either. So, there is one thing he can do to really establish dominance once and for all, and my friends, those are simply 4 words: mend the Great Schism. At this point in history, Catholicism and Orthodoxy were the schism, right, where Christianity divided, and we are going to try and repair it. How is this for the biggest flex you're ever going to see? We turn the name the devil into the ecumenist for being I don't know what happens. Do we become ecumenical instead? Then I'm not sure what happens. Every Christian faith with ecumenism loses special tolerance for ecumenism. Oh, I guess I guess just Catholicism becomes the dominant religion, and then Orthodoxy, which is the religion that was in the Byzantine Empire before we moved in and convinced all our vassals to convert. Now they're convincing their vassals to convert, making us not the villain. I guess Catholicism becomes dominant, and then Orthodoxy becomes a heresy, perhaps? Either way, what we need to do to completely cement this is take Jerusalem, Alexandria, and then flip them over in terms of conversion. Now, that is very difficult, but I don't think it actually has to be a Catholic county. It just has to be under Catholic rule, so you can't just simply vassalize this guy, because then it's not under Catholic rule. Obviously, it's being ruled by this guy who is Islamic, so you're not really going anywhere with that one. We can do this because we have a very powerful casus belli still to our name. Oh, it's gone. Ugh. I think we lost it a few years ago then. Oh, damn, I was going to say the Mediterranean conquest that our previous character got, right? That's okay, because I'm sure we can just do like a holy war. What are they going to do? Stop us? I've accidentally right-clicked on Windows Desktop. Hey, don't do that. How you looking here? So if I were to just say like holy war for Duchy and then whatever Alexandria is in right now, the Zaid Adid Emirates. we could take that. So if we said Holy War for that one, which is certainly here somewhere for sure. There it is. 116,000 versus 56,000. We grabbed that one, but they've also got Jerusalem, which is a little frustrating. If we're going for a Holy War, we might as well go for a kingdom, so I'd probably just take Egypt. Because that way we can assassinate him and then go to war again, and that will take out his main base of power, because of course Egypt is one of the most populous regions going right now, so all of this area, particularly the Nile Delta, being pretty good. I quite like that, if you don't mind. They look a lot more friendly than they actually are, bearing in mind they've got like a lot of desert, which is making them look very big and scary, but they're not really that big and scary. Honestly, I think we can do it. Here's what I'm going to do then. We're gonna, if we haven't already, form an alliance with Francia. Yeah, I didn't think we had. We're going to win over Francia, one way or another. I'm sure we've got people we haven't yet married off in our realm. What about your daughter? Princess Elizabeth of Francia. I'm sure we can find a nice marriage for her. Sure there must be a Karling somewhere in our court that we haven't married off. My grandson, he could do. Melipeta Karling. They're just happy to take that non-matrilineally, which is fine. But you know what that means, right? That means that we're also potentially in line to take France as well. I can't keep doing this. You can't keep getting away with this. They are related. So there is a chance of inbreeding. Melipeta is 8. Have we got an older Karling child that potentially we could... let's have a look here. Alliance. No alliances, really. I'm not sure about that one. Dynasty Karling. Turkish Delight Karling. Why do I name them this way? Let's look by age. Savalum Karling. They'll still accept that, and he's going to be old enough next year. Hold on. This is big brain time. Savalum Karling is our next, probably the next character we're going to end up playing as. We marry Savalum to the Princess of Francia. Their children get to claim, their child gets a claim on Francia just implicitly. Worst case scenario, this guy goes to war, takes the whole of Francia. Grand wedding, matrilineal marriage. We can just send it. We can just send it. Now, here's something I was talking about in Discord. Our successor is Savalum Karling. He's 43 and he's a giant, which is a massive health detriment. It's a minor penalty. Literally is a massive health detriment. But it is a health penalty. And chances are he will die long before Cannoli does. Not only because of that, because of course this guy's also going to be leading troops. I think we sidestep him entirely. We move right on to Savalum Karling II, who is potentially going to be better. He's got a lot of that intrigue, and he's inherited a lot of that, like, skill in plotting from his educator, and of course his grandfather, Cannoli. But he should also come out a bloody mighty warrior, too. I think he's probably going to get the best educator. Well, he'll almost certainly get level 3. We'd have to get very, very, very unlucky to not get level 3. We'd have to get slightly unlucky not to get level 4. Given that I think that's a higher chance than level 3 at this point. Again, it depends on that kind of invisible education stuff. That is what we like to see. So then I have a chat with my big fella here, and I say, hey, do you want an alliance? And he'll say, yeah, of course I do. You're a cool fella. Thank you. Thank you, Emperor of Francia. And now the HRE is sweating. Sweats in German. We might be able to do some real damage here. Okay, I like the look of this. I really, really do. Because this is all set up. No, how has nobody noticed this? My God, they're all fools, aren't they? No, we're already just, yeah. I mean, wait, does that mean he just finished his education? Why weren't we notified? He hasn't finished his education. Oh, it's still got to resolve? Oh. He is an improvement. He's an improvement. Until we meet again, Savalum II. And there he is. He jumped up to 20 there, and then he went back. I think that's because he didn't take... what did you take then? What was your lifestyle focus? Oh, he hasn't taken one yet. Okay, so look, he's not strictly as good as this guy in Martial, but this guy's got Crusader, and probably some other effects going on. I think we gave him an artifact. So this kid can catch him, but more importantly, to have that 18 intrigue too. This is a kid that can take the realm and hold it. He's not as good as either his grandfather or his father, right? He's kind of a diluted version of both of them, but I think he has the strengths of both rather than the negatives of both. Now, here's another thing to tie into the slap God in the face plan. The Pope, my good friend the Pope, well, we're not actually good friends because apparently it didn't work, but he likes us a lot. Ally with the Pope? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll form an alliance with the Pope. Absolutely, I will. We can seek indulgences. Now, it's the maximum amount of cash. Same kind of scaling as the university here. 4,500 gold, which is the maximum cash stack, maximum cash cap that we can get at this level. If we earn any more money monthly, it won't affect that. So it's quite expensive, but it's the best situation to be in, because you could be earning half this amount and still be at that maximum cash stack, right? 4,500 gold. If we save that up, people were saying that it's possible to have the murderer trait removed. Because, I mean, there's only 2 murders he supposedly did. Once was against a rival house in a feud. The other was against the daughter in Sicily that we gain no benefit from killing. This Pope might be like, actually, you know what? You've lived another 80 years without killing anyone. Yeah, or 70 years without killing anyone. Actually, those are probably lies. They were probably lies. And, of course, we know they weren't lies. We're awful. Hello. You're just happy to take a vassalage, eh? Oh, I've done them. Easy. I don't care. I'd happily take a vassal. Oh, no, he has to pay us low taxes. That's still more tax than we were running before, and more land. So I'm certainly not going to complain if that's okay. Whoa. What a realm. Croatia I'd like to vassalize, but I don't think they will just accept me saying, hey, you want to be my vassal? We could fabricate. What if we just fabricate a hook and use it? Would that work? Low feudal obligations, 217. If we got a strong hook, it would. We could try that, because we're not really scheming much anymore. Where do you scheme when you're already on top of the world, eh? Let's go for hooks on all the places we have eyes out on right now. I think we'll also put our spy master over in Croatia, too, to see if he can rustle some jimmies here. Moran Karling, I'm going to have you finding some secrets. Because if we say find out that the despot of Croatia's I don't know, like a witch or something like that, or has murdered someone, that might be enough just to convince him to get vassalized. Then we'll start swaying him for our personal scheme, show him that we're not as bad as he might think. Is he Catholic? No, he's Orthodox, which is why he probably won't like us too much. Let's just build up some cash. He say spending 150 gold to repair a book. One of my many, many books. That's okay, because I mean, worst case scenario, like, oh dear. Oh dear. Another one. Whoa. That was a big chunk of land too. Wow, and all of this is, of course, the splintered Carnates. Wow, the map is a mess. Man, the Mongols did such good work for border control, didn't they? They really tidied everything up, and then you're all like, oh, take the Mongols apart. Now look at this. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, let's leave them to it then. Whatever. Let them live their lives. Well, you know what we should be doing? We should be swooping down here while they're distracted. But that would be too much of a distraction. We've got a lot of stuff to focus on. We can't afford the war right now. We're trying to clear Cannoli's name of being supposedly a murderer. Now, bear in mind, a lot of people pointed out that this made a lot of sense, right, for a man who is big on intrigue. We finished Whole of Body, and we also have Know Thyself. Know Thyself will tell you 1 year before you are going to die of natural causes. So we can presume at any point, like right now, we've always got a minimum of a year of gameplay. So if things go a little bit awry, if some of our plans aren't going to line up, because this is probably going to take a few years, then we can change pace a little bit, and maybe then we could go into some big, heavy wars, because we could probably get those wrapped up in a year. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange-smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers. We could execute her, but we can sneak her back to our court sneakily. Ooh, the peasants are satisfied, and she works for us, and oh my god. You are known for dedication to your faith, because we executed a witch. We are now a religious icon. Ah, good lord. What a time to be alive. So, okay, let's have a look here. Sorry. Can we can't, like, reform the culture or diverge the culture or do anything on the cultural front, can we? Because it's been too soon. We can replace an ethos, apparently. We can just do that if we want to. But I like bureaucratic. I think it basically allows all characters to operate equally. I think changing court to something like bellicose just makes it so, okay, we're warfare from now on until we flip it back. That's a bit boring. Can we swap something out? So if I swap, like, chivalry for... I don't think it would work. Let's just give it a go. I don't know, castle keepers? Oh! Oh, it does work. Interesting. Okay, sorry, what did I just swap out there? I didn't think it would work because we just diverged the culture. Oh, shit. I would have looked at something a bit more interesting. Don't get me wrong. Castle Keepers is amazing. What did I swap out, though? Oh, the Formidable Fighters. That's right. Oh, Formidable Fighters was pretty good, though. That's okay. I don't mind too much. That's all right. We could always put it back later on. I'm looking for excuses to spend his prestige because this is, like, horrific. But castle keepers do give big bonuses. It's one I was considering as a main one before. So we get a lot of advantage holding, advantage per holding level. So if we're stood in Byzantium, fighting people who are attacking us, they're never going to get past us. Prestige and renown from castle holdings. We got quite a few of those. Architect trait provides prestige bonuses. I've been looking for good architects. More likely construct castle holdings, can construct buildings that increase fort level. Interesting. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think I'd have preferred the other one. It gave, like, much worse levies, but much better man-at-arms. Ugh. Yeah, no, okay. I didn't think it would let us do it. I was an experiment, because I didn't want to sit there and read through them all as I've done many times before, only to get nothing else of it, but that's okay. These things happen. Well, I'm just going to take the 1 gold. I would pay 10 gold for that notification to go away. What on earth is this? Hello? Oh my god. A random king in Spain, or Iberia, is offering us 900 gold for a 10-year truce. Is it because he's not even terrified of us? He just likes us. We're not a neighboring ruler, though. What do you mean neighboring ruler? We're nowhere near him. We are a neighboring ruler. Oh my god. Yes. Sold. Easy sale. You and the Caliph get a truce with each other for 10 years. It's a minor Caliph in the middle of nowhere. I don't care about that. The point is, while I was so happy to do that, I probably would have done it no matter what, because I don't care about that land. I can seek indulgences. Is this going to work? Will this remove murderer? Oh. It is commendable that you seek to atone for your sins. I accept your generous donation and send you my blessings in return. Oh no. Did I just spend 4,500 gold on 100 piety? Was I lied to by the comment section? They never would. Well, that was a good investment. You shits. Okay, well. Oh, Lord. My wife wants to help one of the courtiers. Honestly, go help Savalon. Really, just go and sort them out here. So we have been building wonders all across the realm, and I'd love to build another if I hadn't just spent 4,500 gold on something totally irrelevant. Oh, I love that you can see the little Colosseum there. That's fun. Well, it's probably quite a big Colosseum, but it's pretty small relative to us looking down on it. So we have the Grand Library level 2. Now, somebody said, I brought this up, every single time we've kind of, quote-unquote, maxed out our lifestyle experience gain. And in fact, we're just about to get a new one now, so we can test it here. Every single time, we've really put a load into it. Time to next perk is 2 years. Well, even when we were in Intrigue, it was always capped out at 12 months. Now, sure, maybe we were just acquiring artifacts at exactly the same speed that the diminishing returns focusing on the same skill over and over, because, of course, it takes much longer between each level for the next perk, right? Maybe that's the case, but it did look as if it capped out at, you know, that level, like every 12 months is a perk minimum. Otherwise, we could go across our domain, right, and we could swap out a bunch of, especially in all the, well, only in the counties that have the wonders. We swap them out for the Grand Library that gives 15% learning lifestyle experience. We swap the other one out for the Grand University, another 10%. That's 25% per one. That's 100% just from our counties alone. And if we upgrade all of them to do that, you see what I'm saying? Like, we'd be getting perks, like, every month, and I just don't think that's a mechanic. I don't know, it's always seemed the same. Again, I could be totally wrong, and if that is the case, please let me know, because that would be a very, very powerful tool to have later on. I could always just have a look in the code, I suppose, but don't ruin the magic for me yet. That's how I killed CK2. I still like CK2. Hello, a hook. We found out that the Emperor has a lover, and that just keeps him in our pocket. He's not upset about that. We've just said, look, we know about this. We're just letting you know. We're not going to do anything with it. Maybe he's grateful. Maybe he's like, okay, that's unfortunate, but we could always take some cash if necessary. Now, France is, by the looks of it, male preference primogeniture. So, you see where I'm going with this, right? If we kill off all of his children, let's kill his wife first so that he doesn't have any more children. We kill off all of his children. We kill off all of his family members until his daughter inherits Francia. They have a child. We kill the child. And then eventually, we wouldn't even need to do what we did with Byzantium, because we're just going to end up playing as that child. It'll be Savalon's direct successor, and we're going to set him up as our successor. And in fact, you know what? Let's do it now, because we have so many, like, multi-generational plans laid here. It would suck if we lost that. Savalon the First, you are being ousted for... Oh. You can only choose from... Really? You can only choose from your direct descendants. Is that the case? Well, that is fascinating. Okay. Worst case scenario, then, we play as Savalum II, and he probably will die pretty fast. Because Cannoli's clearly not going to die for another year, minimum. Every year Cannoli lives is a year close to this guy dying, and then we just end up playing as this guy. Sure, maybe he'll be 30 by the time we end up playing as him, but that's certainly better than playing as the, 70-year-old decrepit giant Savile. I mean, probably wouldn't be able to walk at that point. So I think that'll be okay. I think we could definitely do something with that. Your hook on Pero Ferrandez Enriquez will expire soon. Great. He's too far away to interact with, so that's nothing I really give a shit about. Man, I'm really glad I did that Seek Indulgences. Thank you to the people who suggested that and could ban all of you. What enormous building shall I build next then? You know what? Even though I've already been burned about this once today, especially in Rome, I'm going to trust the comment section again. I'm going to go to Grand University over in Rome, because it's 5% more lifestyle experience learning per level of fame, blah, 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 blah. Oh, the learning per level of fame actually is very, very good for educating descendants, and I'm going to get rid of a cattle farm, which is giving us 0.8 tax per month, and I'll be honest, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Oh, we can upgrade the Etruscan walls. I think I'll do that, because that's kind of a unique building. I mean, it literally is a unique building. It's not kind of anything. Okay, and Venice, we've still got loads of shit we can still build here, right? Guildhall's pathetic, not really giving us anything, so let's see what we can sort that out for. We probably can't afford it right now. Anything that gives us the education. I mean, I'm going to slap down a Grand Library in Venice too, then. I'm going to trust you, random commenter. No, somebody is bad-mouthing Emperor Paetor. So we're going to get a loyalty hook on him. Oh, it's a strong hook. Whoa. Why did we get a strong hook on him, but whoa, I didn't think we've seen that before. Oh my god. Strong hook loyalty. Wow, I didn't think you could fabricate strong hooks like that, but that's amazing. Have we been doing that all this time and I've totally missed it? Well, we'll demand payment immediately then, because obviously that'll come back in 5 years' time, and we never know how long he will last. So, what are we going to get rid of here? What have we got? We've got an amphitheater. Let's get rid of those guild halls, because they're kind of crap. And let's slap down that library instead then. It's going to make our future generations just so much faster. And I'll be honest, I don't even need the money. And even then, our money's gone up massively from where we started. So let's go for the library first, because I think it gives more lifestyle experience cumulatively when you level it up. Yeah, 7%. That's fine. You know what? We've been here for so long. It feels like it's the true Karling seat of power. I really want to upgrade Cagliari all the way through to... the Metropolis. And I think the mine as well will be kind of nuts, because this whole island has brought in so much cash between these two, especially that mine. Having these two next to each other grow into this just like, maybe like a normal single city as they tend to in real life, right? That would be kind of cool. And this also gives station siege weapon effectiveness increases as well. And our siege weapons there are already kind of nuts because of the mine giving the 30%, and then the workshop when we upgrade that giving a total of 40%. We're going to have... Wait, somebody pointed this out in the comments. We unlocked bombards. Whoa, 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 what? When we became Greek Sardinian hybrid, look at that. So a trebuchet 0.4 per day, bombard 0.6. So that's a pretty sizable upgrade. What's that, like a 30% upgrade? Something like, don't check my maths, okay? It's very late at night. It's 7 p.m. So, we can't afford it right now, so we might as well leave the trebuchets where they are. Granted, we pay less in upkeep. I'm going to sack off a band of trebuchets. And I think we'll keep that open, and we'll start building up... it's not as if we can't afford it. We'll start building up bombards pretty soon. We've got a new dynasty legacy. This is amazing. Family's been a massive part of this series, from characters like Cannoli, who have used his family as tools to build his own legacy even greater, to characters like Meringue, who enjoyed a lot of family feasts, a lot of family building, became a real patriarch, a jolly Santa-like fella. I do think continuing down the kin tree is the right idea. So, constant care gives a medium health boost for disease resistance. Spells opinion plus 10, fewer complications during pregnancy. Close bonds gives a massive amount of family opinion, and personal schemes against against dynasty members can do stuff for us. We can also create House Paragon accolades. Monthly renown up by 15%. Your children gain Hastaloon and some experience when they come of age. Oh. House members in the army with this knight are somewhat less likely to be wounded or killed. Man, that's fun. And then graceful aging, of course. Presumably we could get up to that with Cannoli would be disgusting. Increased skills with age, no prowess loss from age. So, as a lot of people were pointing out, that's probably what the other guy had. I was looking at characters to compare... Where is he? Let's go here, find character. We're looking at characters to compare Savalum to in terms of prowess. That's probably what that... Oh, he's now #1 in the world. Okay, so he's like way up there, and he's like significantly further up there. That Maharaja, the Fear Eater, with his like 70 prowess or whatever, he probably had that, which is why he was in such a unique position. But to say Savalum, as people quite rightly pointed out, only has a weapon, doesn't have any armor, doesn't have any books, doesn't have anything else, giving him any benefits, other benefits to prowess, you know, like boar hides and shit will do that. He's kind of insane. He's kind of frightening, isn't he? I wish we could have played as him. Not that I would want to kill Cannoli any sooner. This guy, being able to play as him at like the age of 16, I don't know, Cannoli fell down the stairs and died, and we were able to build up that Hastaluda trait. I think we would have seen a monster of a man, very hard to top, but instead we've got this, who is also a monster of a man in his own respect. So I'm happy to see it. I want to build up all of the domain that we've got. Oh. No, leave it. I want to build all of the domain we've got up then into the Megalopolis. I think we'll start with Cagliari, but imagine getting like the tournament grounds maxed out. That would be so cool. And maybe actually there's some buildings now that will help out with the tournament grounds. Because if it's just reducing cost, I don't care about the cost so much. But if we could build like a... let's just have a look here. Oh, of course we can't check yet because we'd have to... We need to actually get up to like a metropolis or whatever before we can do that. But that would be kind of crazy. A very, very, very long-term plan. Hello. A despot Philaretos of Croatia is a complicated man. I'm understand him as well as people... if I am to understand him as well as possible, if I'm to convince him to take my side in any upcoming arguments, I will uncover the truth about him. Of course I will. This information will be useful. I mean, I'm only doing it just to see if somehow we could squeeze out, not that I think it'll happen, squeeze out a vassalage. I don't think he would accept it unless we were able to get a strong hook, but apparently that's possible. Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. No money? Well, how the hell am I supposed to build my universities now? It's very selfish, isn't she? So, we're still earning money faster than basically I can upgrade places, so I'm certainly not going to complain. Let's keep going then with Sardinia. It really has been, it's going to be his pet project. You know, it's been a family home for many, many generations. We're focusing on the family dynasty legacy, so it kind of puts it together a little bit. 74% chance we may be able to get a hook. Appreciate it. Oh, sorry, that was the sway. Sorry, that was the sway. Okay, amazing. We managed to pull it off. We gained some more opinion with him. 93 opinion, and... Ooh, Empress Murin is killed. That she is. My agent slipped out before the effect of poison were revealed. Very good. And now we start killing off his many, many, many sons. Goodbye, child 1. Goodbye, child 2. Actually, we should kill the oldest child first, just in case he starts to have children of his own. He's 19, unmarried, and ugly, so we probably don't have to worry about anything for the time being. Great library and keeps... Oh, this is so strong, isn't it? This is silly. Enjoy it while we've got it. Bear in mind, this guy's got all sorts of perks across everything, giving him more tax, and he gets like intimidation tax from intrigue, friendly tax from diplomacy tree, more stuff here, golden obligations, blah, 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 blah. The second he dies, I wouldn't be surprised if our taxes weren't cut in half, or maybe even into like a third of what they are currently. I really would not be surprised at all. Hello, how you doing? It's Savalum, everyone. He has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished Hetaria. What a role model. What a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it's made clear that I'm expected to officially reward him in some manner. He is the new lord of the the tournament harbor de Biscotti. Judicadu? I guess so. Judicadu of tournament, yeah, whatever. Gold. You get some gold. You get some gold. That's all you get. I'm not giving you the tournament harbor because I don't necessarily want you to be my successor. You're gonna get it anyway. Lucifer's run away. No. Lucifer, I said heal. Wait for me. He's gonna run after Lucifer. If this man is desperate to keep the dog on his side, it's keeping him super, super healthy. Chase him down. Find your dog. I searched for a long time, but no sign of him. He has been found. Just as I'm about to give up, a rider from my retinue returns with disturbing news. He swears he saw my rival, Emperor Peter, skulking around. This carrot has a beautiful fur carpet. There's a picture of a dog. Am I about to throw away the entire Holy Roman plot to avenge a dog? Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's tempting, but... Cannoli is vengeful, but he's not a fool. He's so smart. He's so smart. Would he be that vengeful? I think if it was anyone else, he would have their whole family flayed and turned into carpets for his throne room. if it was anyone else. It's such a carefully laid plan. I think he's just going to have to... It's a shame he didn't get like an enormous amount of stress or something like that for being vengeful, because that would have let me feel a bit better about the situation. Okay, so we've got a weak hook on him. Let's see if we can just take Croatia safely then. Oh, we could even use a hook on that. Oh, that's interesting. Difference of faith. He's a despot. So that gives him plus 200. Yeah, we're not even close, actually. Papal vassal's opinion of you is plus 12, so that's giving us some benefits. Even if we were to give all of the vassals every gift, nothing. Nothing, I'm afraid. Okay, that might just be one that we have to go through fire and war, but I'm not super against that. Okay, you're upgrading. Rome is upgrading. This is very silly. Orbitello. Honestly, if we could build like another, like, megalopolis, the literal definition of that, from Rome to Orbitello, take up like the entire of the Vatican, all of the papacy lands, I should say, that would be kind of interesting. Maybe keep some money in your pocket for a while. We could get some bombards, and then we could turn up, and we could point 100 bombards at the walls of Croatia, and we could blow it away. No, obviously, like, the capital, not the whole of Croatia. That would be ridiculous. Oh, shit, we can upgrade the Hippodrome. Whoa. Night effectiveness up by 25%. Bloody hell. Okay. And we get another 5% to our army gold maintenance. A reduction, of course. Holding taxes up by 20%. I mean, in Constantinople, that's pretty significant. Oh, my God. Okay, I think I could be persuaded. Let's upgrade the capital a little bit, particularly as I've got the steward there, reducing building and holding construction time. So, is that across the realm, though? Hang on. Building construction time on us 32%. Surely it's just in the county, though. Development growth 0.58 per month. At 100% increased by 1. Surely that's not everywhere. Well, a quick way I can check that is just go and have a look at the development of somewhere slightly less developed. Let's go down here to the tournament harbour. Development? Is it being affected by... no, it is not. Okay. Well, I don't know what the hell Panenemes is. Panenemes are vertically positioned windmills. That's crazy. Yeah, okay, so it's only affecting the capital then. Fair enough. Elizabeth, the daughter of Emperor Guillaume of France, has given birth to a daughter since the little one is part of the Karling dynasty. Ooh, inbred but genius. So they cancel out, but she is also tall. We're playing a dangerous game with all of these genetics that we're doing. I guess I'm going to name you... we're not going to end up playing as you, sadly. You're our heirs as current primary heir, but you'll be displaced by a male. So I'm just going to call you, like, Oh, we need another, like, French dessert now. We've come full circle. She's all the way over in France again. Oh, my God. I'd like to float an idea here. Have we had a, we've had a creme brulee. I remember her many years ago. Galette du Roy? I have no idea. There you are, my friend. Enjoy that one. What if, and hear me out, we take the HRE, we take Croatia, we take all of this stuff as this guy, because he's clearly not close to dying. What if Francia is the last one we incorporate into the realm, and the final character of our entire playthrough and dynasty is called La Baguette? Roll credits. So then, Constantinople, let's get some upgrades going here before we inevitably become a character with shitty stewardship. I think we'll start working on it then. What do you think? We start moving around? Because now we've got even more allies. So if we say Holy War for a kingdom, and we say, I mean, look, we need Jerusalem, don't get me wrong. What if we kill him first, split his realm? Because he's got the kingdom of Jerusalem and the kingdom of Egypt. So, or the kingdom of Sahara there. So if we kill him, will it divide them up? Line of succession, Prince Nuruddin, and then Jerusalem goes to, Prince Nuruddin as well. That's annoying. Okay. So there's not even much point in killing him, actually. We get a new ruler that might not be so light, you know, short reign, negatives, all of that stuff. I think we'll kill him, and then we'll just, yeah, there you go, have some money. We'll kill him, and then after that, we'll move in when his realm is in a little bit of instability, you know, faction requests, vassals don't like you. It's probably the best time to swoop in. We'll come in, France will come in, the Pope will come in. We'll be able to take that out. I should probably build up some bombards, then, if we're going to do that. Oh, bombards. Here we go. We can only go up to size 7. They're very expensive. Sorry, did that say... 6 out of 17. Very good. Oh, he died. Oh, well, shit. He died of just simply old age. 82. Young man, you should have lived a healthier life. How pathetic. Ooh. Since about a month back, I've been having a recurring dream in which I discuss theology with St. Matthew, St. Bridget, and Jesus. Perhaps they've chosen me to spread their word and will reward me for blessings in turn. I will pray to Jesus for health and longevity. You get a huge health boost. What if? Oh, this man who thought he was the devil is actually an angel. All of those people we killed without even knowing it. Sinners. Agents of the devil. Maybe he's been Brother Baguette all along. No, I love the idea that, you know, he is just like a horrible piece of shit. He's managed to convince even Jesus that he is a good man. Thank you. We've got the power of Jesus now. We've got the power of God and enemy on our side. Lessons from the marble. In the hallowed halls of your court, a debate has unfurled, following the past few days between my friend Aramundu and Andreas, a priest from Byzantium. Priest, currently engaged in the renovation of his church, would like to replicate the elegance and beauty of the ancient Constantinople. Aramundu, however, vehemently disagrees, arguing that mimicking the style of pagan builders behind those ancient ruins would be tantamount to endorsing their beliefs and practices. Andreas, you could use pieces of the Constantinople. Because our approach is progression. The ruin is indestructible. It will not suffer any further decay. The development level in Byzantium will change by +1. Ooh. Embrace it. Embrace it and rebuild it how it should be. That does sort of imply that he's using... I guess maybe you're using ruins to rebuild new parts of the city in the old style, and thus you're kind of restoring it a little bit. Fair enough. Andreas, you're right. Or Aramundu, you're right. No, use pieces of Constantinople. That sounds like a fine plan. So these bombards then, 0.6 per day currently. Same as our trebuchets, but our trebuchets are stationed, if I'm not mistaken, down here. They are. So let's sack those off. Move them in, oh god, wherever. I don't think we've actually got enough domain for that. The important thing is we move the bombards over to here. Plus 0.4 per day, taking us up to 1 a day. That's pretty enormous. I'll take that. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't think I've only got 8 domains, so one thing is going to have to remain ungarrisoned, isn't it? But that's okay. You can appoint a worthy successor to the Shadow of Sardinia. Fair enough then. Again, this is such a... I feel like I'm making this more complicated than it has to be. Caractacus, our court physician. I feel like I'm just making it more complicated than it needs to be, but I feel like I'm doing things right, or at least close enough. Let's recruit some good people whenever we see them here, because we are going to be going to war soon, and they're probably all going to die horribly. Caractacus, our court physician. There you are. So if we do that, and then we set the successor up. There's got to be like a quicker way to do this. I'm just like misunderstanding the interface. What is that? Oh, it gives you the hunting perk by default? Or does it like pass on? I'm not entirely sure. Huntmaster, secondary accolade attribute. Oh, so it just gives you hunter, maybe? I'm not sure. And would you look at that? The newborn child in the Holy Roman Empire just happens to be my granddaughter, Rosina Karling. She's so far down the line of succession, of course, we're not too worried about her. Wow. They need to have a son because it's patrilineal, right? Or male preferred... Male preference health seniority, so they will go through the whole house of men before they get any women in line, which would require a lot of murder, and I'm not prepared to do that. Are you married? Still not married. Wow, so we've still got an open door into France here. Who are we killing? So we are killing Prince Christopher. We're killing Prince Hubert, which are these two. I think then you go and die as well. The Emperor did not remarry. He's also ugly, so his fertility is all homely. This guy isn't marrying for whatever reason. Dude, they've just given us an open door to France. And that one, like I said, we don't even have to go to war. We don't have to use a househead claim. That's just going to be inherited into us because we are that's going to be our heir's heir, our eventual successor. This is amazing. This is amazing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows that. They know that he's trying to be killed, but nobody knows it's us. Because would we ever do such a thing? That's disgusting. Oh, and Prince Matthew gained a bad omen. Well, a bad omen indeed. Bon appetit. Oh, and see it done. Both of his children murdered on the same day. Oh, shit. Both foiled on the same day. Oh, don't get too cocky here. Don't get too cocky here, old man. I mean, he's good, but he's also 98. Shit. This is probably the first character I've had live to 100. Wow. I should probably fill some of these empty positions too while I'm here. Excellent. Here we are, Master of the Horse. We do need a Master of the Horse because we've got a lot of horses that are very masterful right now. I don't want masterless, masterful horses. Ardecino. We got a cupbearer. I'm just going to throw this to whoever's at the top of the list. I'm not really that concerned. I should probably be picking a little more carefully. If it was a character with, say, a pathetic 25 intrigue, I'd be a bit more concerned having made so many enemies. Nobody is going to dare to assassinate this man. They are too terrified. So looking at some more alliance power, we've got Arnold Karling, Cannoli's grandson. Duchess Elena of Salerno is unmarried. She's 19. She is a genius, and she will give us the whole Duchy of Salerno. Upper Burgundy is also very, very tempting, but that genius trait is quite good. She is a warrior lady by the looks of it. That's a great look. How many troops you got? 5,000? Honestly, that's 5,000 extra troops for our crusades that we're about to launch very, very shortly. I can't believe he's still not dead. Bear in mind, if we get up to... Come on, show me his birthday then. If we get up to the 3rd of May, so another 8 months, whatever, and we still haven't had the notification he's going to die, he is guaranteed to live to 100. And that, as far as I'm concerned, is a bigger achievement than a lot of things we could have done with this guy. So then, hello there. Not very much in terms of... Oh, he's Christian. Well, that's very annoying, isn't it? You shitbag. Well, that's thrown me under the bloody bus a bit. Oh. Why is this man Christian? We can't attack him anymore. I can't holy war him. My bloody great big plan is ruined. Well, I'm glad I didn't assassinate. Otherwise, people in the comments will be like, oh, misplay. God damn you. Can I, like, convince him to convert to a different religion? No? What if we kill his son? Oh, I've got a lot of sons to kill, okay? My list is full. Ooh, Hippodromos II has been converted, or the second level of the Hippodrome, I suppose. Very good. What about the other, like, Theodosian wars? We can't upgrade Constantinople itself. The Royal Palace, we definitely want to slap some... Ah! The Ecumenical Patriarch died. No. And now my court jester has gone with him. Hello. How you doing? Hey, how'd you like to be, would you like to be court jester? His aptitude, if you're curious, in court jestery, terrible. Your court jester and vassal is so brutal, isn't it? And another stewardship lifestyle perk. Guess we keep going for architect. We've been doing a lot of building today. I'm sorry, there's not really a massive amount we can do. I mean, I guess can we go to war for Croatia? Forced vassalization, we can't do. Why? Because it's too large. Okay. Seize all de jure lands. What would that even give us, realistically? What do we get? Doesn't even say what we get. What do we get? What do we have that's supposedly de jure? De jure duchy? Lower Bosnia? Hey? Oh, there! Oh, boo! These are all de jure? Really? Oh my god, we're supposed to have the whole of Croatia. I didn't realize Croatia was de jure part of the Byzantine Empire. That seems a bit high up, but that's okay then. Sure, let's get to it. Why not? Let's try these bombards out. Hello there. We don't need to summon any friends. I think we've pretty much got this one under control, if you don't mind. Due to the war between you, you can no longer sway him. How unfortunate. Am I about to charge all these troops in without even thinking about it? Hello. How you doing? Who is she? My granddaughter. Okay. The Basilia will educate you, granddaughter. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just charge him. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this pathetic army. Doomstack. I know you're not supposed to be doom stacks. Okay. I know you're not supposed to do that. I can't stop myself. I am just a glutton for punishment. Our enemy's punishment. Savel them. Slay them. Discovered my scheme. Oh, you don't know that it's us, though. Well, they already knew that someone was trying to kill his grandson, so why is he bothered? Cut him off. Get him. Get him. Get him, though. Get him, though. We didn't organize it. You're pathetic. Anybody who can run faster? Can you run faster? Travel safety. No, I don't want bloody travel safety. I want travel speed. Oh, whatever. They'll come back when they're desperate to... desperate to stop us burning down their capital. Surely we can kill someone. Ooh, Matthew. Prince Matthew. My god! Oh, have they laid a trap for Cannoli try and capture him out? Clearly it's not working too well. They are running circles around me. They are making me a fool. I'm taking so much attrition damage. Hold. Very good of you to... Yes, whatever. Thank you, Turkish Delight. Fuck off! Get him. That is so fast. We've got him. Oh, we've got him. There is an area in Messina that lies between two small villages. It's known as the Zone of Death. Why is it known as the Zone of Death? Development growth minus 4%. Oh. We can choose just piety or prestige. A little story element there. My court musician was killed in the battle. A barely used trail. Oh, kill him. Man had drip, though. Did you see that? No, we're fine. Oh, no! This poor child! Oh, my God, the son of the Emperor of France, and our poor, sweet nephew-in-law. I don't really know if that's the right way to describe him. He's dead. He's gone. Goodbye. Like, distant nephew. Bye, marriage. What's this? You got remarried and immediately had a kid? What the hell is this? Oh, she's a daughter. We haven't got to worry about that, then. Okay, you die, you die. They've had a child. She actually might be next in line, and she's pregnant again. Okay, let's just see how this goes. You haven't married. Okay, I don't think we have to actually kill anyone else right now. We can just let him cook. Archon Gavrilo has sent us 260 gold. Thank you. We're still making 181 gold per month. Oh, that was a big battle. That was a lot of war score. Let's go scare them off a little bit. How you doing? Nice to see you. I mean, I'd probably be able to catch them a little bit easier if I played at a slower speed. Simultaneously, we got a lot to do. Oh no, another child lost in the forest. Oh my god, and it was another son of the Emperor of France. That's unthinkable. That's unthinkable. Their father must be so terribly upset by that. I mean, after all, he did get a bad omen, didn't he? How do you know this? I don't understand. It's not telling us. Emperor Guillaume III swore vengeance for the death of Prince Albert of Francia. You don't know that was us. Exactly the same thing happened with the guy in the HRE. They don't know it's us, though. Or maybe they know it's us, but they just can't prove it. Ah, it seems like it seems like a whole crock of shit to me. I'm going to be honest with you. The bombards, look at them. Look at them fire. Wait, hold on. We're going to see it. Anytime now. Oh my god, did you see how fast that siege went by? There it is. It's firing. They do be firing, though. Hold on. I want to see the siege. How do I bring up this? I want to see the siege. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess we'll start sieging out then, eh? Fine. She remains undetected. That's good. Fine. I'm going to keep half an eye on this plot, but I'm not super bothered, I will admit. So that's ours then, right? We've got that occupied by you. Absolutely. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, there it is. You can just about see it. Very bizarre. Okay. You got another castle holding there, so we'll go grab that. Then we control all of the capital. Let's go stop him sieging us. Is he just going to stand there and let us... Well, it's interesting. They've had a child. It's Savalum. Savalum III. But he's wheezing, comely, and intelligent. He is diluted. We'll keep with Savalum. We'll keep with Savalum. It's a new tradition that clearly they want to start. You know what? We'll let them do it. As long as they're getting us entire empires, I'm alright with that. Oh, Bashir. Sheikh Bashir wants to be my friend. I can't shake the intention. He is not pure of intention. Well, we'll get rid of him then. Sack him off. Okay, a couple more sieges here and there, and we should be good. Oh, we're having another dream. Well, are we going to dream of a great lake giving us diplomacy? Are we going to pay respect to a shrine, get some learning? Should we explore the forest and gain some intrigue, or enter the cottage and relax, giving us stewardship? Let's get some intrigue, I think, because that's what we need. Prince Matthew is gone. An assassin turned up and has taken him out. I've covered my tracks well. If anyone suspects me for being behind the attack, no one dare say it out loud. Okay. Except for apparently the Emperor of France, who's thrown us into a feud. His daughter is now the primary successor of France. Kill his wife, just to ensure that we're not getting anything messy going on there. Just in case she has, like, a child before we're able to completely wipe him out. And we can always waylay the plot. You know, if they do have a kid in the interim, another son. Oh, there you go. The easing of tensions, if that's possible, between myself and Emperor Peter seems to have confirmed he's abandoned the vendetta against House Karling. We didn't do anything, to be fair. I mean, we did do something, but he doesn't know. He doesn't have it confirmed that we did something. It's a bit bullshit. Right. We're done it. Oh my god, you captured the despot. And it was Savalum that did it. The Battle of Obravac ended in an astounding victory. I eagerly listened to the messenger as he reads the report from my commander, Savalum, and then in turn the soldiers before me. My lord, we came upon the enemy banner. Shall we keep it as an addition to the collection or put it on the celebration pyre? There is no Croatia. It is only Byzantium now. Oh, and they sweat. Sweats in German intense. Oh, this is good. Hungary, I don't suppose you're, like, I don't suppose we have any claims on you. I am feeling a mighty peckish for more domain after all, nothing. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good success today. Somehow Cannoli's still alive and still, you know, vassalizing entire kingdoms. Oh, consecrate the ruins. Oh, we got all the ruins decisions again. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's just tick those off whenever they pop up, for sure. Got a lot of stuff to tidy up here, so I think it's a great time probably to call it there for today. Thank you for joining me. We've set another 4,000 gold. Francia is about to literally fall into our lap. The HRE, that's going to be the complicated one. Like I said, that is a game of pure luck. We've got to hope that she gives birth to a son. We've got to clear some of the other family members out that are, say, higher prestige and going to be harder to compete with. That son gets, hopefully, a good education. Maybe we could offer ourselves to do it. We use that hook that we've got on him. It's a strong hook, right? We use that strong hook we've got on him, educate the child in the Karling ways, maybe even if he's trustworthy, let him in on the plan. He takes the HRE through some clever elections. Then we claim it as househead. We combine Francia and the HRE in one fell swoop, along with Byzantium. Boom. It's me, your boy Rome. See you all tomorrow. Guess we'll start fabricating claims on, like... Actually, that might be a bad idea, just to manually fabricate some claims. Fuck it, let's do it. Oh, 7 years before he converts it? Fuck it, it doesn't matter. We'll fix the schism before then if we're quick.